Hello everyone, this is Yamin and welcome to Epic Knowledge. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can host your static website for absolutely free in Firebase Google. I'm going to show you everything step by step. So first of all you have to do is that you have to first search for Firebase Google, and then you will just go to this link. Here you can see Firebase Google. Just click on it and then it will take you to this page. Here you can see my email over here, and we'll just directly go to this price section. Here you can see pricing. Just click on this pricing, then it will take you to this page. Here you can see some free plan option. We'll just go a little down, and in the middle you will see this option, choose a plan, free Spark plan, and here you can see pay as you go. We'll choose this free plan, Spark plan. If you go a little down, you will see some more option, but you don't need to care about that. Just click over here, start now. Then it will take you to this page, and here you can see a button called create a project. Just click on this button, and then here you have to give your project name. You can give any name you want. Let's just go with free web host, and then we'll just click over here, continue, and then we'll again click continue. And here choose or create a Google Analytics account. Let's choose this default account for Firebase, and let's click over here. Here you can see create project, and it will create our project. It will take like 30 seconds to a minute to create our project. And here you can see your new project is ready, so we'll click continue, and it will take us to this console Firebase page. And here you can see Spark pay as you go. We don't have to do anything over here. Just close this, and then you will see this option build. Just click on this build option, then you will see this hosting option. Click on the hosting, and then you will see something like this. You can see hosting, deploy web, and some more writing. Just click on this get started, and here you can see a command npm install -g Firebase tools. Now in order to upload your project to the Firebase Google, you need to run this command to your device, I mean your laptop or your PC. So let me just copy this command, and I already opened a CMD over here, as you can see, and I'll paste the command over here, and I'll press enter, and it will install Firebase in my device, and it will take around like 5 to 10 minutes to install, and it normally depends on your net speed how long it will take to install. So I'm just going to fast forward the video for now, and here you can see our Firebase installation is done. And then we'll just directly click over here, next option. You do not have to check on this, just click next, and then you will see another command which is Firebase login. So we'll just copy this command. If you just click on it, it will automatically get copied. Here you can see copy to clipboard. So we'll go to our CMD again, and we'll paste the command here, and we'll press enter, and it will show you something like this. Here you can see allow Firebase to collect CLI uses and error reporting information. So here we'll just click yes, and we'll press enter. Then here you can see waiting for authentication. It means it will automatically open a login option, a Google login option over here, and you need to choose your email from here, and I'll choose this email, yaminshakil9@gmail.com, and we need to click over here allow, and then it says Firebase CLI login successful. And if you go to our CMD, here you can see success, logged in as yaminshakil9@gmail.com. So after this we have one more command which is Firebase init. Now before copy this command and run it in the CMD, you need to notice over here you can see initiate your project. Run this command from your apps root directory. It means we need to run this command from where our project is. Now let me just show you my project, and over here you can see this is a really simple project. You can see we have an index.html, we have a style, and we have an image folder. So if I just run it on my local, here you can see this is my simple static website, and in order to upload this static website to the Firebase Google, we need to run this command to the projects root directory. So for it, here you can see that my project is inside the new volume F, and our project is inside HTML tutorial and responsive website folder. So for it, let's go back to our CMD, and first we'll go to our new volume F directory. So for it, we'll say over here F and then this clone, and we'll press enter. And here you can see we are currently in the F directory. So let me just copy this, Control C. It means we copy this root and we'll paste it over here, but before it we'll say here cd and we paste it, and we'll remove this /f, and if we press enter, here you can see we are now currently in our project root directory. So here we are going to copy this command right now, Firebase init, and we'll paste it over here, and let's press enter. And right now it will ask us some question, and here you can see, are you ready to proceed? We'll say yes. And here you can see we need to choose some more option. Here you can see Filestone, function, hosting shortage. So here using the arrow key we can choose an option, and we are going to choose the third one. Now in order to select the third one, we need to press, or we need to click the space button. You can choose multiple option by clicking the space button, and we'll just choose this third one and we'll press enter. Then here you can see use an existing project. It means it is talking about the project that we created at the beginning, and or you can choose a create a new project as well. We'll use the existing project, so we press enter. And here you can see the project that we created at the beginning, free web host. So we'll just press enter over here, and then here you can see what do you want to use as your public directory. So here right now we need to go to our project, and here you can see Firebase created a file over here. So over here we need to create a public folder. So here let me just create a public folder, and we'll name the folder as public. And in this public folder we're going to first of all, let's copy style index.html and the image folder from here. Let's copy it and we'll paste it inside the public folder. So what Firebase will do, Firebase will come to our public folder, and it will do its own thing. So everything is done. So all we have to do is that right now we have to press enter, and here you can see configure a single page app. Okay, it's no. Let's press enter, and here you can see set up automatic builds and deploy with GitHub. You can say yes, no, it's up to you. Let's go with no. And here you can see public folder index.html already exists. Over right, over here you need to make sure you say no. You cannot say yes over here. If you say yes, you will see some problem. So just say no and press enter. And here you can see Firebase initialize complete. So right now we click next over here. So this is the last command, Firebase deploy. So let me just copy it, and let's go to our CMD, and let's paste it, and let's press enter. So it will upload our project to the Firebase Google, and it will take some time, like 5 to 10 minutes it may take. It depends on your project size and also depend on your internet speed. So here you can see deploy complete, and it's saying hosting project console, hosting URL HTTP free web host. This is the project that we created, and using this link we can see our project. And so here you can see over here as well, after deploying view your app at this link. So if we just click on this link, here you can see it took us to this page, and Here you can see this is our website, and okay, for some reason the first image is missing. So but whatever, I hope you do not face this problem. So this is how you can actually upload your project to Firebase Google, and you can share this link to your friend, and your friend will be able to, or anyone will be able to see your static website on Firebase Google. So if you just give this link to anyone, and if they paste it on their browser, they will be able to see your website. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you learned something new from this tutorial. And if you have any question, you can let me know in the comment section and I will really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. So thanks again for watching. Stay tuned and stay healthy.